one of the simplest ways to scan old negatives. And today I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to do it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to scan your old negatives in just a few minutes, even if you've literally never digitized photos before. But first, if you're new here, hello there, I'm Krista. I'm on a mission to help fellow picture people make sure their photos are safe. If you have old boxes of print photos or those sleeves of negatives like this one, and they're tucked all around your home, I'm here to help you protect those treasures in the easiest way possible. Today, I'm talking about this super affordable touchscreen slide and negative scanner. This here is the HP FilmScan, and I'm gonna walk you through the simplest steps to digitizing negatives with this scanner. Before we dive in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting all of my best tips and tricks for protecting and organizing your photos. All right, let's open up the box and see what you'll find inside. So you're gonna find it's pretty simple. There's no elaborate setup needed. First, you're gonna find the HP FilmScan itself and the different holders for negatives and also for slides. Today, I'm using the 35mm holder. You'll also find the power cable in the box here with the scanner, but that's it. It's super simple. So in addition to these items, there are a few more things you'll need before you get started with your scanning project. You're gonna need a memory card. If you already have one at home, it may work just fine. I'll also link one down below in the caption. So if you do need one, the one I'm using will be linked down there in the description. Then you'll need somewhere to plug in the device. It includes this USB power cable, so you can plug it into a wall charger or directly into a computer, anywhere that you can plug in a USB cord to power the device. I also suggest having a way to dust off those negatives before you start scanning them. Today I'm using a microfiber cloth, but canned air is another great option. If your negatives are in good condition like these, a quick cleaning can really prevent those little dust speckles, those spots that sometimes show up in scans. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, insert the memory card into the scanner. This is where all of those scans are going to be saved to. Next, plug in the scanner and power it on. Before you start scanning, go ahead and clean the negatives. Give them that quick dusting, then place the negative into the holder. Make sure the emulsion side is facing down. That's the more dull side of the negative. The shiny side is going to be facing up. Now load the holder into the scanner. Match up the white arrows on the film holder with the arrow on the HP FilmScan, and then gently slide it into that slot until it stops. Keep in mind, once you scan these negatives, you now are going to have that digital copy and it can't fade, can't get lost. It's not going to sit forgotten in the drawer anymore. And I love that when you need a photo, when you need just a picture for a family reunion slideshow, or you want to send a friend a little throwback from years ago, you will have it. You'll be able to grab that photo quickly and you'll be so thankful you took the time to do this. Next, I'm going to show you how simple the settings are. When you first power on the HP FilmScan, you'll see the main screen. Start by tapping Settings. The first option you'll see is Film Type. Here's where you are going to see the option for slides, color negatives, or black and white negatives. Today we're working with color negatives, so I'm just going to select that option. Then tap the back button. You'll always tap that little back button to return to the previous screen. Next is film size. The negatives I'm using today came from an old 35mm point and shoot camera, so I'm selecting 135 film. Again, then I'm just going to tap that back button. The next option is film resolution. I recommend choosing the 22 megapixel option since that gives you the largest scan size and allows you to make good quality printed photos from these scans later if you want to. The last setting I recommend looking at before you begin scanning is the photo date. You can set this to today's date, or you can actually set it to the date the original photos were taken, and that information will stay with the metadata of your digital file. This is really helpful for keeping your photos organized. For example, if you added the scans to your phone later, they would appear in chronological order on your camera roll on the original date instead of today's date. That step is completely optional though. So just a really nice feature if you want to keep your digital photos in chronological order. Once you've finished your settings, hit that back button again. You won't need to set these settings again unless you change the type of film you're scanning or if you want to update the date. Then just hit that back button again and then take a moment to check the screen and make sure the negative is positioned correctly. You'll also see options here to make adjustments to the brightness, to the contrast, and even the color if needed. Just tap the adjustments icon on the side of the screen. Because this scanner is touchscreen, it's really easy to make quick adjustments right here, right on that screen. This one actually didn't need any adjustments. It already looked great. I've actually found a majority of my scans didn't need much fixing, but it's nice that that option is there when you want to use it. Once you're ready, tap the large button with the camera icon on top. That saves the image directly to your memory card. And just like that, now you have a safe digital copy of that negative. When you're finished scanning, you can remove the memory card and transfer the files to your computer. One thing I really like about this scanner is that you can also just take that memory card straight to any store that has a photo kiosk and make prints. There are even small at-home printers that you can insert a memory card into and print photos directly. It's that simple. So really, this is just the most simple system that you can use, even if you don't want to deal with a computer. And that's it. That's really it. It is that simple to turn your old negatives into digital photos. If you want to check out this scanner, I've added the link down below in the description. And let me know in the comments if do you still have old negatives that are waiting to be scanned? I'm always curious how many people still have those little sleeves of film tucked away in drawers. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I've seen firsthand how often people believe their negatives are safe and sometimes they just simply aren't. And that's why I want to make sure that you know exactly how to protect your treasured photos and how really simple that can be. This is one of those methods that is indeed simple. It's fast and it's something that almost anyone can do. So if you love your photo collection and want to make sure those memories are protected, hit that subscribe button and keep following along here. I'll keep talking about all of the ways you can keep those photos safe.